Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on your geographical location and time zone. You're welcome once again, and we are going to go straight into our street vlog. And today are some people arguing about the 35 billion, over 35 billion spent on Ebonyi airport. And they are talking that if the government of Ebonyi state would have gotten some Chinese firm, they would have put railway around Ebonyi state. And that's what people are talking about, saying that that huge amount of money on that airport is not really worth it, because the state will not afford that amount of money, and the airport will actually take a longer time to come into real business activity. So that's what we are discussing today. That's what we are going to be discussing, and I want to know your view on that. You need to like and comment to this at the comment section, and also share and subscribe, because this is very important for us, and this will help this video to go viral. What do you think? Do you think Ebonyi State made an error by spending that huge amount of money in that airport, which, instead of people celebrating it now, is turning out to be a big drain on the resources of that state? What is your thought about that? And that's please share and subscribe, please, and we will continue discussing about it. Yeah, so Ebonyi State former governor David Umahi in the past initiated this great project, and people heralded it. People held him over the airport, that the airport is a marvelous venture because he's building something mega. But people were also criticizing him for building such a mighty airport. They even asked, do Ebonyi State really need airports? But in this channel, we believe that all the states in Nigeria need airports. But it depends on how you manage your own. And it depends on your business model. Because every business has to be marketed in a way that will make it to be profitable. So if you say, oh, let me just build an airport in Nigeria and just leave it like that, nothing will happen, because remember that the federal government already, their main aim is that none other airports or business on aviation should succeed outside Lagos or probably Abuja. So their main aim is to destroy investment in other areas of the country, because remember, the windows of Nigerian economic advancement and growth is closed, has remained closed, and once it remains closed, meaning that you have little or no success. But if you have a good marketing skill and a good business model, you can always overcome that adversity. Like you can see the Igbo businessmen and the traders has always overcome the Nigeria difficult business climate, and has been able to succeed not just in Nigeria but also go in other places. So it means that you must have a business model. It's not just building an airport. So that's exactly what we are discussing. But now come up this arguments, and people were talking about the huge amount of money. You know, that airport was remained in secrecy. Nobody knows how much they were spending, but we believe that they were spending huge amount of money. But I don't know if it's up to that amount, because if you remember that Ebonyi State is one of the cheapest place in Nigeria to build something, because of their massive granite deposit and raw materials and cheap labor. So, and because they didn't award that airport to any major known contractors, so I do believe that it will be far, far cheaper. But let's now work with that figure they are presenting. I do believe that that figure is huge, and it can actually take railway around the state in many lines of railway lines. Not just double, but it can be 4 lanes of a railway track around the state. And that will be an awesome experience. And it will bring development faster to Ebonyi State than the airport. That's quite agreed, because Ebonyi need an airport, but it depends on the type of airport they build and the business model. But you can see that they build an airport that is huge, which is great for Nigeria, but for them it will be a big burden to them, because to maintain it will be another thing, because they might not be having that much business activity going on there, because it seems that they don't have a real business model for that airport. Although they are suggesting of having an airline, but even if they have an airline, you still need the passengers, you still need the traffic, you still need a lot of things. You still need to have Nigerian economy, the Nigerian economic window that is closed for aviation and some other businesses to be open, so that you can be a great success. That's what we are discussing here, and that's what we think, and we believe that that should have been done. I do agree. I don't know about you. Do you agree to what we are discussing? If you do, drop your comment and like the video, so the Ebonyi State governor has to look into something. I know now that they have built the airport, but now we are praying for that airport to succeed, because it's very important for the airport to succeed, because our homeland will be better with that Ebonyi airport, because it will be the biggest airport in the east of the Niger, in the southern Nigeria as a whole, because you look at the terminal, it's quite huge. So it will be good for it to succeed. Depending, they have to look at getting business experts and all that in marketing experts to know how to deepen that place. They can actually succeed if they have people that are really deep in marketing of these things. But for railway, it's a must, and it's very important for the homeland to start building rail in the homeland. At least, even if it's one lane, one major line in their cities to other cities, is very, very important. I cannot emphasize that less. It's very, very important. Railway is very important, because I would prefer, instead of building many roads, like 10 roads, use cut the road to 8 and build one railway. Every time you build 10 roads, build one rail line. I do believe that they should do that, so that our homeland